your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by ACUA, keeping Atlantic County clean and green for a bright future.
Good Saturday evening, meteorologist Bobby Klark here with an update on your forecast. Hope your weekend is going fantastic out there. Well, windy and cold for tonight, single digits, so definitely might need some hot chocolate for Santa Claus when he comes for tonight, because look at this. Single digits, even colder with the wind out there. We're going to see temperatures 10 to 15 below zero. It's going to feel like out there. Sunday, we're continued cold. If we're looking for a silver lining for something for tomorrow compared to what we had today, I think there'll be more sunshine. But again, it'll be misleading because temperatures are only going to get into the 20s. And we have winds sustained 20 to 30 miles per hour out of the west-northwest. It's going to feel like near zero once again towards our high for the day. We do have an improving situation as we head into next week. I think we'll be dry, so any kind of, I know it's a big travel week with schools being closed and people visiting each other, so it'll be dry, so that's some great news out there. But we're also going to see gradually milder air push in here. We could be talking about flirting near 60 degrees by the time we hit New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That'd be something compared to the 20s and feeling like 15 below that we're dealing with today and tomorrow. But we'll talk about that, though, in just a few moments. 20 degrees did it for us, 27 degrees below where it should be for this time of year. And unfortunately, as I keep mentioning, the fact that it certainly did not feel like 20 degrees. Not that 20 degrees feels any better, but with that wind out there, it felt like near zero towards that high. And again, towards the morning, as we head into the later evening into tonight, it's going to feel like well below zero with those winds not calming down heading into the overnight hours itself. Right now, we're dropping back a bit, 16 in Wilmington, 16 Media, 13 in Doylestown, 16 at the state capitol, run that 195 corridor eastward towards Executive Airport and Asbury Park. It's 19, 20 in Atlantic City, and a pair of deuces right now as you head towards Courthouse. So again, temperatures are dipping back, skies are starting to clear out there, but the bigger factor is in the fact that these winds will continue to be gusty, making it feel that much more colder if you're heading out and about for tonight. Maybe you're heading out to midnight mass and whatnot. Definitely have to bundle up. This was the other issue. I know I talked about this earlier during lunchtime, the fact that anybody like myself suffers from sinuses or head issues in terms of when it gets really cold out there, really windy. This is a major factor. It's the fact that it's so dry out there too. So definitely have to be careful. And with the change in pressure, especially after we dealt with yesterday, definitely some sinus and some head issues, at least going in for tonight, on also into tomorrow, unfortunately. So obviously act accordingly, or take whatever you usually take in order for you to take care of those sinus issues. As we head into the rest of tonight, as I mentioned, clearing skies out there. Temperatures dipping back into the teens. Then we get back into the low to mid 20s tomorrow. But again, it's misleading, even though that with mostly sunny skies, we'll still have that west to northwesterly wind, as I mentioned, 20 to 30 miles per hour, making it feel like near zero once again for the afternoon. And then we start to clear the skies out as we head into Monday before we start to see an approach of a warm front. That'll change things as we head into our extended period, so that's some good news out there. But the good news about Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, I think we'll have less wind out there than we're dealing with for this weekend. So tonight we're partly cloudy, we're windy and cold, temperatures dipping back into the low to mid-teens, west sustained at 10, gusts to near 25 to 30 miles per hour, make it feel that much more colder. So any kind of early plans for tomorrow morning, definitely be wary of that in terms of, we're talking about wind chills that are going to be dangerously cold, 10 to 15 below zero. As for Sunday, as I mentioned, the silver lining, much more sunshine than we dealt with for today, but temperatures only in the mid to upper 20s. But again, look at the wind. West sustained at 14, gusts near 30, making it feel near zero in terms of that wind chill throughout the day itself. As I mentioned, looks like we got ourselves a nice chance of maybe getting a decent warm-up as we head into next weekend. We could be talking about temperatures definitely in the 50s, even flirting with 60 as we head into the new year. So certainly something to look forward to after we dealt with this brutally cold air here this weekend. 7-day forecast, I mentioned Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The warm front depends on how far north it can get. It looks like the models want to kind of keep it stuck near us. That's why I think there's more cloud cover and temperatures only in the 30s. But the good news is, with that front sitting near us, it looks like it's not going to be as windy as we're dealing with for this weekend. Seasonable as we head into Thursday, exclusive Norcast plus 3 days. As I mentioned, heading into New Year's weekend, look at those temperatures flirting with 60 degrees by the time we hit 2023. Have a great rest of the evening, everybody. I'll see you tonight.